Story of Peyton Place. Starring Dorothy Malone as Constance Mackenzie, Warner Anderson as Matthew Swain, Ed Nelson as Michael Rossi, Mia Farrow as Allison Mackenzie, Ryan O'Neill as Rodney Harrington, and Barbara Parkins as Betty Anderson. Peyton Place.
This day in Peyton Place is graduation day. For some, it is the time of renewal of family ties, when brothers forget their differences. For others, it is a sad reminder of time lost and of the swiftness with which a child grows into a woman. Yet age does honor youth, and achievement is recognized by those who have helped and those who have prayed, and by one who will presently commit this graduation day to history in the pages of the Peyton Place Clarion.
Mackenzie, Allison.
Mackenzie, Allison, who was late. Harrington, Norman. Harrington, Norman, who was also late.
Yeah, I was late.
It's nothing to me personally.
Just get me my dress, please.
If I time it just right, I can drive over to White River, pick up my date for the prom tonight, and arrive back at the inn just in time to see everybody leaving.
Thanks. Where's my hat?
Here.
Thanks.
I should have left 10 minutes ago. People still haven't arrived.
You know, last year at this time, I just knew I wasn't going to make it.
I remember.
I had a million thoughts on my mind, and none of them were school.
I was worried about you.
We talked about it, didn't we?
The night Dr. Rossi came into town.
Right. And Rod went to the depot to pick him up. And I kept wishing I was Dr. Rossi. And he was me, standing in front of your house, with his head all mixed up and spinning around.
It's been a long year.
How do I look?
You look beautiful.
Thanks. You know what I've been thinking about doing?
Quitting school.
No, really. I've been thinking about buying myself a graduation gift. You know, to Norman from Norman with love. A set of bongos. Maybe I'll liven up the party or something. How's that sound?
Loud.
Yeah. Well, after all, I've got the hair for it.
If you don't calm down, you're going to sleep all the way through the prom.
I'm all charged up. I mean, I've just got to keep moving.
I know how you feel.
I'm ready to turn the corner and keep on going. Only there's no place to go. My only thought is, I've got to graduate. I've got to graduate. So I graduate.
And then what?
You too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
But you've already started college.
I know, but there's someplace I want to go.
Where?
New York.
Are you?
I don't know.
Have you talked to your parents about it yet?
No.
Well, that's why I'm luckier than you are. If I want to do something like that, all I have to do is write a letter to my father. And by the time he gets it, I'll already be starving in some cold-water flat. They're playing our song. Wait a minute.
Oh. Dr. Markham, you're not supposed to be out of bed.
Where's Dr. Rossi?
He's making his rounds. I don't think it'll be too much longer. Here, let's get you back to bed before Miss Choate screams her head off.
Might be an improvement.
Definitely, but I'm the one she'll scream at.
No, just a minute.
Is there something I can help you with?
Yes, I'd like to see the results of the lab tests.
Dr. Rossi will have to give you that information. I'm afraid I'm not authorized.
That's the exact dialogue that the lab people gave me. Anyone around here impressed with the fact that I'm a doctor?
You're very impressive, Dr. Markham, but we have to follow rules.
Do tell Dr. Rossi I'd like to see him.
Hello there.
Markham. This is Stephen Cord.
Oh, yeah.
Good to see you up and around.
Thank you.
Mr. Cord saved your life.
Don't embarrass the good doctor, Betty.
Embarrass him?
They saved my life. Well, I'm in your debt, Mr. Cord.
Forget it. It's not required that you thank me.
I'm afraid it is.
I was rather intrusive on the bus.
Well, it seems you've made up for it now.
I was anxious to meet you. But I think that was apparent.
Oh, yes, you mentioned, what was it? My picture was in a magazine.
Perhaps I was celebrity, honey.
That's a sport I could never understand.
I think you understand more than you pretend, Dr. Markham.
I beg your pardon?
You're a success. Everyone's interested in success. I doubt if it was the first time you were cornered by a boring stranger. And I doubt if it'll be the last.
You're candid, Mr. Cord.
A minor virtue.
Why measure it? Good day.
He's a real sweetheart, isn't he?
Let's just say he's a complicated man.
So are you. I never quite know what to expect from you.
Oh, come now. Very simple fella.
Oh.
You know, it would appear that you have many things to learn about me.
It would appear.
Care to see my teaching credentials?
No, I prefer to stumble along on my own way, thank you.
You know, it could be a friendly sort of mutual aid society. In return, you could teach me about you.
I suspect you know too much about me already. What's your reason for coming to the hospital?
I came to have the dressing changed on my wounded hand. Unless you're too busy. In which case, you can do it when I pick you up this evening.
No, thank you. The second I walk up these doors, I stop being a candy striper.
And turn into a pumpkin.
This is to certify that Charles Hanson has completed the required courses to graduate from Peyton High. Yeah, how about that? Huh? Now all I gotta do is find Charles Hanson and get my diploma.
I understand he's around the world on a cruise.
Oh, yeah?
It never would have happened if you were in the right place.
But I was in the right place. But our beloved leader, Wrong Way Robertson, brilliantly managed to misplace a row of diplomas. So what was I supposed to do when I hear this,
Norman Harrington?
Anyone knows that Gavin, Gerard, and Hanson come before Harrington, right? So, he says again,
Norman Harrington?
it's me. I'm coming. I'm coming. So I went.
Like a herd of demented elephants.
I think the whole basketball team and their girlfriends are between me and the aisle, you know. So I start off with like, excuse me.
Norman Harrington?
Here, I'll make it.
You earned your diploma just getting on the stage.
Well, after all that blood, sweat, and tears, nothing could have kept me away. May I?
This diploma belongs to Charles Hanson, and everybody knows that Hanson comes before Harrington.
That's very cute. May I have the diploma, please? Please. Thank you. Having graduated, with the help of a lovely young lady, summa cum, skin of my teeth, you all don't know how much this means to me, and thank you. Yeah!
I hope Charlie Hanson appreciates what you did for him.
If he doesn't, I'm going to change my name and keep this one.
Congratulations.
I didn't do anything.
Try tell Norman that. Or me.
At least one of us made it through the grind. I've got about 1,000,000 years left to go.
He won't get tired if you don't.
Well, I've invested all my money in notebooks and pencils. It's get a diploma or bust.
Matt, if I were as old as I feel right now, I'd say that young fellow's got some fight of stance. Well, the faces change, but the exuberance is the same. It's funny. Except for Allison, the faces all look the same. Well, that's our fault and not theirs. And where have you been hiding?
Under 6 pounds of cocoa. Looks as if the host is having more fun than the guests. You know, he was on the verge of inviting the whole graduating class and their parents. And, you know, we could have. The house has grown that. It's gotten bigger instead of smaller.
Well, it's no wonder, considering the people living in it.
Yes, you really were.
Well, once more into the breach. Soup's on, everybody. Every man and woman for himself.
You said the magic words, Mrs. Carsons. Rita?
Hungry?
There's a terrible gnawing feeling in the bottom of my stomach. I have been calling it nerves, but I suppose I could call it hunger.
We'll leave a little something for those of us that are not as quick with a fork as we used to be.
Will do, Mr. Carsons. No, you stay here, honey.
All right. You know, I'm not very good with the needle and thread.
What?
You know, if you burst another button here, you'll be walking around in a barrel.
Well, there are plenty there behind the chandlery.
You know, I always thought that the day Allison graduated, I'd be way in the back, sitting very quietly, crying, come home to a very quiet house, all alone.
Here you are with a grinning, disheveled wreck, knee-deep in cold cuts and noise. Lady, you've been had. I'd complain if I were you.
And not on an empty